Sure. All right. Are we ready for the show? Woo! We got a good one for you tonight. It's happening. All right. This is our final performance of Dramarama. You guys are in for a treat tonight. If you haven't been here yet, it's a great show. What we're doing are two-act plays, or one-act plays. Two one-act plays. I got that right. The first one is a drama, real serious, half-hour drama called The Other Room. That is directed by one of our student directors, Julia Munger, who's a senior. She did a great job with it. And the second one is The Brother Grimm Fairy Tale. It's called Spectacular-thon. It's a great, great, funny show. In between, we're gonna do a bunch of sketches and skits and viral videos and stuff like that. So strap your seatbelts in and prepare for Dramarama. One more thing. Have a mic again? There you go, one more thing. Thank you to my state champions who came down from Richmond. The state champion cheer team, we got some members of them in the house, thank you. Dramarama.
X, because then X isn't satisfied with defining it. Where did I go wrong?
Kid, you made a mistake before you even stated the proposition, when you decided that sex should be defined using a predicate. Guess you don't pass pilot training based on your quantitative reasoning skills, huh? Well, that pretty face is all you need.
Oh, do knock it off, Donovan. You're wrong as well. The problem doesn't lie within the decision that every set defines a predicate, but the assumption that every predicate defines a set.
Oh, don't be such a smart aleck. I could tell you a few things about my new factorization method using the extended Euclidean algorithm that would knock the socks off of your little witticisms about proof by contradiction.
Oh, not that again.
Since when do you have any idea what I'm even talking about, Nick?
Donovan, I'm sure we would all love to hear about your algorithm theories. Some other time.
Look. Someone's here.
Oh,
I didn't know there was anybody in here.
Who's she?
what were we talking about again? Have you seen a backpack by any chance?
Check it out. That backpack right over there.
Oh, yes, thanks. It's actually my boyfriend's. You see, I was holding on to it for him during practice yesterday. I guess I left it in here somehow. How responsible, huh? He's been giving me the third degree about it. Third degree?
No idea.
Like birds? Or murder?
Does your boyfriend hurt you?
Oh, no.
Then why on earth would she say third degree?
I guess she was lying.
I despise liars.
Oh, but she smells really nice.
Yeah, she smells like those flowers at 7th Street Park. You know, the orange ones.
Can I have my backpack now?
7th Street. Why? How come I'm not using one of most popular There's one I'm not going straight into compass.
What's the matter? Is something... Oh, I get it. You're like, special needs? Yeah, I've seen you around before. I didn't mean to scare you. I promise. What's your name? Your eyes are so blue. Look at those perfect radials with so many different people. How interesting. You don't have to answer if you don't want.
It's like a tiny polar coordinate system. If you didn't take into account the convexity of the eye, you could do all sorts of amusing conversions.
Putting the polar and Cartesian coordinates, hypothetically rearranging the elements of a eye into a rectangular system.
I like your eyes.
Thanks. You have nice eyes too.
My name is Austin.
I'm Lily.
Wonder if that's why she smells like flowers?
What are you reading about?
Go on, tell it.
I don't know about this.
Spacecraft and calculus.
Calculus? Wow. Are you good at math?
I used to want to be an engineer in Lockheed Martin, and my dad thought I could, even though I have autism, because I placed first in the College State mathematics exam.
But you don't want to anymore?
Lockheed Martin creates some of the best air and spacecraft around, but also a lot of weapons like missiles and nuclear bombs, and I don't like stuff like that. So I want to be an astronaut or an aircraft pilot so I can be a part of something I love and not hurt people.
The last time you flew, was that
Really
a Saab
cool.
or a boat?
A Boeing, of course.
I haven't seen you revolve it as a sob.
No way. I think about it. 35,000
Are you
people. That's obviously a
so They probably don't scare me at all. But
Grabbing it in a joint.
whenever there's
I
Roger,
thought that was a great fly, but right out of the sky. You got it wrong.
I'm gonna have some fun with those.
No, no, no. Who do you think those
Who's
was?
behind you, buddy? Shut up!
Quiet, quiet, quiet!
Oh no, you made her mad. Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry.
I'm not angry.
I make people angry a lot. Sometimes their mother tells me, Austin, you better cut it out right now or I swear I'll pack you to the loony bin. And I never knew what cut it out meant since I'm only allowed to carry scissors or knives when me and my dad are doing wood carving.
It's okay. I'm not mad. I promise.
You're doing that thing where you talk too much, man. Just calm down.
No, no, I think you better explain.
But she said it means stop doing that, usually when I'm yelling. But it's usually because someone touched me or something, so it's not my fault, but they still laugh anyway.
I would never laugh at you. I think it's horrible that people do. Do you, want me to go?
I wish you could go so we could talk more. We never did finish our earlier conversation about quartz.
But her eyes.
No! Stay.
Okay.
Hey, when she moves her face like that, it means she's happy.
What are you doing here all alone anyway?
My dad picks me up 15 minutes late so I can come here and read it instead of being out front with all the others. They're very loud and they touch me, so I'd rather not be alone.
Hey, remember that time Harry Dillsby's hand actually took our neck on the steps?
Yeah.
Yes!
Shush. Sorry. I see no need to dwell on that experience.
Let's not think about this right now.
Do people give you a hard time a lot? You know, like, bother you?
I don't.
Just tell her the truth.
Well, actually, yes.
What should they do? Should they laugh at you?
Why are we talking about this?
Yes.
That's terrible.
Well, at first I didn't mind it when they laughed. I thought laughing was good until the time that Dave and Sam and I were playing a game where they threw my rabbit key joint in the toilet and I had to get it out and we were all laughing. But my dad ran in there and yelled at them and told me, they're laughing at you in a mean way and it's because you're different. And I don't like to be different, so I don't laugh anymore.
People are so terrible.
They are indeed.
She's not, though. Why is she being so nice?
Because she likes you, Doug. Go on, man. Keep at it.
Do you have any friends here?
This is hardly pleasant.
Let's get out of here.
Sometimes I think my books has friends.
Hey, look, everybody! Quartz! Little particles with funny names.
Up, down, charm, strange top and bottom.
Oh, wait, I know this. We're talking about quarks. The, different kinds of quarks. I took physics last year and we talked about quarks, but not much. I checked out more books because I wanted to learn more.
There's a book I have. It's the first thing I ever read on physics when I was 7 3/4 years old.
It's good when you give things to people, right?
But you can have it if you want.
She doesn't want it.
Already done that steps. Let's move on.
But I don't think she's mad either.
Look at how her eyes sparkle.
She's quite lovely. Thank you. But have you found her?
I like her too.
Let's talk about planes.
No, she doesn't like planes, remember? Think about something else.
What do you?
Like to read about?
And welcome aboard, ladies and
I
gentlemen. This
usually
is your
just read
captain
novels,
speaking.
but I've been
Today we'll be
reading
flying
a
a
non-fiction
South
about astronomy lately.
Swedish Duke and
Like
the
the
Triple
really
Cup aircraft
Stephen
designed
Hawking.
initially produced.
You probably already know all about it.
Shut
That's so amazing.
up!
Don't you think?
You're distracting him. Austin, focus. She's talking about Stephen Hawking. Come on, man. You know this.
I like Stephen Hawking too. When I hear Schrodinger's cat, I reach for my pistol.
What?
It's a joke he made. I don't really understand it because I never get jokes, but I like to say it because it reminds me.
Oh, yeah. The one where the cat is alive and dead at the same time?
It's a mind game that's criticized the strangeness of superposition or the combination of all possible positions of a subatomic particle. Specifically, as a criticism of the Copenhagen interpretation, which implies that
Whoa, slow down. You're so literal about everything.
I can't help it.
I know. It's okay. You're obviously really smart. You're just hard to follow sometimes.
But how can that be? I'm sitting here and you're sitting. What is it?
Nothing. You know, I've seen you around lunch before. Perhaps we could sit together sometime, if you want.
But
If he's out with her at lunch, you might have to move to a different table.
and even if she's out with him, she still might eat something purple like cabbage or beets.
to avoid it.
Well, let's not think about this right now.
The ERJ-140 has a cruising altitude of 37,000 feet.
No, please, no thoughts.
What's the matter? You look like a deer in headlights.
A deer?
Oh, no, it's just an expression. You obviously don't have antlers or anything.
She's moving her face like she's happy again.
What does it mean?
Perhaps you would like to be friends.
Oh, that would be awesome.
What are you thinking about?
Stars?
Really?
Wait, whoa, why is she interrogating you? Does she know you looking in her eyes? Is that socially unacceptable or something?
That's a tricky one, but I can say that it's borderline commonplace.
So then,
Why did you say really?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, I've never told anyone this before because it's a little silly, but I'm kind of obsessed with stars. Every night I take a blanket outside and just look up at them, hanging there in the sky. Some nights I'm out there for hours, just looking up. Sometimes my mom and dad, well, I guess you could say it's a lot more peaceful out there in the dark with the stars.
I have my own telescope. I use it after I play Montreux with my dad and before I feed Newton. That's an 815.
So we're looking at the stars at the same time.
Well, not necessarily, because sometimes I like to do it earlier or later, like when I'm studying an astro event. And when I explore myself in a new field of study, I like to immerse myself in the connotations. So I use local mean time rather than Eastern Standard Time, because local mean time historically governs the planisphere. And by that logic, every 13 square miles is a different time zone, because of differing visual angles of longitude and subsequent varying angles. So for you and me, the time would be different by at least 1 minute, not to mention that time moves slower near the Earth's surface. So if you were in your yard, I see my balcony, that'd make a difference too.
You know what I say?
What?
I say we're looking at the stars together.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let me see that.
Did you ever build your own telescope?
Oh, yeah. I've always kind of wanted to be an astronomer. It's just so amazing out there, don't you think?
I don't know.
Well then, why do you look outside at 8:15, or maybe earlier, maybe later?
I just finished up splitting the double quasar on Ursa Major, and lately I've been locating stars 100 light years of Earth to find what wavelengths are missing, which allows me to determine each star's thermal postmark to atmospheric compulsion. I'll start something new soon.
Wow. I always just kind of made constellation pictures about it. Are you always so scientific about it? Don't you ever just look up and wonder?
Well, sometimes when I'm looking for gamma ray activity to search for supernovas, I like to think about the questions that could be answered if we understood them better.
Like what?
Like, does gravity have a repellent component? Or where's the universe's missing mass? Or is the inflation hypothesis correct? Can the entire Big Bang theory be disproved?
See, exactly. I think about those things too, but with smaller words.
There are so many things as a scientist and a person I wish I could understand, and knowing I may never be able to is very, very frustrating.
You know what I do? But I'm just so mad about how small and limited the human mind is. My whole life, really. You know what I do?
No.
This sounds dumb, but let it wash over me. The way it looks out there, that razor-sharp blackness punctured by little pricks of light, made up of every single color you can imagine. And those shapes you see in the nebulas, that also seem alien, but also seem, I don't know.
Intuitive?
Exactly.
We've been here before.
See, Austin? You see the beauty too.
They never seemed quite so real before, though.
Well, I like to think about how quiet and still it must be out there with no gravity or no molecules for sound to travel through, and how in the middle of all that, there are millions and millions of potential nuclear furnaces burning billions upon billions a matter every second.
Wow. The whole thing seems like a paradox, doesn't it? Maybe that's why it creeps some people out. Those things you were talking about, supernovas and Death Stars and stuff, they all happen on such a different time scale, like either at the speed of light or over billions of years. It doesn't even seem possible that you, lying in your dinky backyard, are just a part of the same whole. It's pretty unbelievable. But at the same time, it's also comforting, because
it means that anything is possible. I like to go back to Schrodinger's cat and think that at every possible moment, the universe splits into an infinite number of parallel universes where anything we know and everything could be completely different than this one. Like, shrimp wouldn't exist, and you'd be a professional ping pong player, and we'd co-chair Flame Wingles, and I would be. But most people are afraid of infinity. They see space as empty and distant because it doesn't make sense to them and they don't understand it. But they forget that this planet is still part of space, that's separate from it. And they're the ones missing out because when they see space as empty